Okay, the next shoebox.
Okay. I often hear the statement, self-love is an inside job. Can you explain? How can I learn to love myself by going inside?
Well, not easy questions. Love is an inside job, it's true. There is a whole bunch of, there's hundreds, if not thousands of these, what I call wise statements. Love is an inside job is one of them. I have to get to know myself. I have to be present. There's all these wonderful, amazing wisdom that we heard and we memorized, and we can regurgitate and say, okay, I have to love myself. I have to love myself. I have to love myself. And the statement doesn't mean anything. Meaning that the statement has a meaning in the contrast mind. I have to love myself. But unless I know how to do that, it's really serving as a reference point in my contrast reality. So the objective of awakening is not to save up all these wonderful statements in my contrast memory. I have to love myself. I have to do this. I have to clean my chakras. I have to be vegetarian. I have to. So the objective is not to save all these statements, pile them up, and hopefully in the future, as a result of knowing all this, something wonderful, magical will happen, which you call awakening, let's say. As a matter of fact, piling up concepts, no matter how wonderful they sound, if it is stored in contrast reality as a memory, in time it will act as a poison. I know it's not very popular. How could something like this, love is an inside job, etc., be poison? Because let's say that comes a time when you hear teaching that uses those words, but let's say real teachings, that is not in time. And that expression is being used. Now the contrast mind will say, oh, I know that. I have it in my memory. I already know that. Thank you. So what happened is that something really wonderful in time became kind of rotten. All of a sudden it serves as a reference point, and therefore it immunizes us against the real work of love is an inside job. So let that be okay. Love is an inside job, and try to go from the words. We have the concept. Love is an inside job, and let just settle into the body with it, and transform the expression into sound, and then from sound transform it into a feeling. It becomes a feeling, because the idea of all these conceptual teachings is that we have to take them and we have to collapse them. If we do not collapse them, they become poisonous. So love is an inside job. Okay, that's cool. Love is an inside job. Let's see how it would sound as a sound, not a concept. So okay, if I was by myself, I would open my mouth and say, love is an inside job. Okay. Ooh, and I would let very patiently, I would let sounds coming out of my mouth. I would allow the sounds to come out. Don't have to think about it. It's not a special skill. Everyone is capable. I would just feel my body and see whatever the statement will sound as a sound, not as a concept. Once I have the sound, I start feeling the sound. Ooh. And when it becomes sound, it's easier to feel than a word. A sound is a collapsed equivalent of a concept. So here's my concept: words, sound, feeling. Once I get to the feeling, I collapse the concept, and this wonderful statement, "Love is an inside job," became real. So our job in this path, which has no path, is to take all these wonderful things and collapse them, feel them. Then once I'm able to feel that sound, then I can repeat the concept in front of myself or read it again. Say, okay, love is an inside job, and I will really get what it means. So we took it from understanding to getting. And so that's about the explanation I can get. That I recommend. It's a wonderful statement, but it becomes real for you if you collapse it into sound and subsequent feeling. Then it becomes really real, and you will know what I mean.